It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad.
Is this the best TV show that became a movie? Or do you think like...
Dude, I don't even know the TV show. I mean, like, I know of it.
You know of it, yeah.
Yeah, of course, I knew that it was an old school TV show.
Starsky and Hutch was like the first of the 70s TV shows to be remade for our generation?
Uh-huh.
Or was it Charlie's... I guess it was Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's
I would
Angels
say
came out
Charlie's
before.
Angels,
2000.
year 2000.
Yeah. Pretty early, yeah,
I went
man.
to the movie theater to see it.
I did too.
Oh, really? You watched it in the theaters?
Mm-hmm.
I saw them. I think I saw both of them in theaters.
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, I've
Full
only seen
throttle.
mine on VHS.
I
That's how old
got
this is.
the CD for Christmas that year,
Very nice.
and then the DVD shortly after.
Oh, wow.
Still have them
So you had the
Gosh.
soundtrack first? Mm-hmm. Interesting. Let's pull this guy a little closer. It looks like you're not coming up as big as we
Yeah.
are.
Just
Now
like right in front of your face.
And there we go. Cool.
Perfect.
I think you can
And you
lower
can
it.
actually
It's-
tilt it.
Look at how many knobs it's got.
You could mess with that arm.
Yeah, it moves.
Okay, yeah.
Beautiful.
There we
Whatever
go.
makes you. We want you to be comfortable,
I'm
Alex.
comfortable.
Folks, we are here live from my mother's house.
That's hilarious.
We have Alex Perez with
Yes,
us.
Alex with the good hair, or Alex
With the good
with
hair.
The
Alex
good hair.
with
That's
the-
right.
Quite a handle. Yeah, folks, be sure to follow him at Alex with the good hair. Be sure to subscribe to his YouTube channel. Is it under the same handle?
I'm not sure. Link in bio.
Link in bio.
Link
There
in
you go.
bio. That's classy,
I do want to
dude.
ask you about your blonde hair.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I've always wanted to bleach my hair, and I've either had I was dating somebody at the time who told me not to do it, or my mother told me not to do it. But I have always wanted to do like the dark roots bleached hair. What do you think? Like Justin Bieber did maybe a couple years ago.
Yeah, that was
I
his
think
thing.
everyone should do it.
You think I should do it with
Yeah.
my dark skin?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, dude.
I
And
would look
what about
weird.
shaved head? Do you think everyone should shave their head at least once?
Yes.
No,
Shave your
I-
head and then bleach it again.
Or bleach
I've
it
done-
and then shave
Oh,
your head?
right there.
Wait,
Pull like
what makes-
Jaden Smith.
Yeah, I've done a couple different variations. It was all for Halloween last year, and then I stuck with it.
Yeah, you did.
like
I was
it.
looking on your Instagram because you had followed me earlier, and you did a Guy Fieri
I did.
costume, which was killing. Where did you
yeah.
get that flame button up?
Amazon.
Amazon. And is
Amazon
it
for everything.
specifically under Guy Fieri
Yeah,
costumes?
Is that the Guy Fieri
I
shirt?
think I Google or searched Guy Fieri shirt, and that's the first thing. And I said, okay, I'll buy it.
Boom. That's where you could get it, folks.
I've never been to his restaurant, but I went on a cruise and they had a burger place that was the Guy Fieri burger place.
Oh,
and
I would-
it was wild, bro.
Really?
Putting French fries in your burger and like doing
Yeah.
cheese in the ground beef and like
That part I'm impressed by. The French fries in the burger is something I could physically do. I could take apart the burger
Yeah,
and
yeah.
put
put a
fries
couple
in there.
fries in.
I went to his restaurant in New York. It was pretty good.
You did? You sound like the coolest motherfucker right
Yeah,
now.
that was really
Like,
cool. Then you played that off like it was nothing.
I mean, it wasn't anything cool.
That's even cooler,
No, it wasn't.
dude.
It wasn't cool.
Okay,
It
okay,
wasn't
wait,
cool.
hang on. I have a follow-up question. What restaurant can you like akin it to? Is it like an Olive Garden and that's why you're playing it down, or was it like?
It was like a BJ's.
Oh,
Yeah.
so like it's what you would expect
Yeah,
from
yeah,
a
yeah.
interesting.
Okay, like
It was nothing. I'm telling you, it was nothing special.
okay. So I'm gonna be going to New York next week, actually.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is the best place to get pizza in New York. Is there's this place off Times Square? It's called Sbarro's.
Get the fuck out of here. Even thinking of Sbarro's gives me a pimple. I'm getting so much secondhand grease from this conversation that I'm growing a pimple
I
right now.
missed that they got rid of the Sbarro in the mall, dude.
Oh no!
Do you remember the calzones?
Yeah,
like,
those
pizza
were
slice?
huge. You could smack someone with those calzones.
I love pizza.
Yeah, you did. You just made a deep dish pizza. You want to tell us about
That
it?
looked really good.
Oh my god, I am like so proud of that. I've never cooked with yeast before, so I made the dough myself, and it came out perfect. I gotta say, next time you guys have a potluck, I'm making
Deep
pizza.
dish pizza.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I worked at Zachary's for a long time.
Oh, you did?
For 4.5 years.
How was
Yeah.
that?
And
A lot of deep dish pizza.
I was gonna say.
A lot of deep dish
So,
pizza.
what is the secret to deep dish in your opinion?
I don't know. I didn't cook it.
Oh, you just were there. You just threw the slices out.
I would go to Pachi's over at Zachary's, and sorry for anyone who's listening that I used to work with. But I choose Round Table over anything. So
Really? You're a round table type of person, really?
Excellent.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
yes,
And I have my own theory about this, and I'm pretty sure I've confirmed it via Wikipedia. Those little white tables that come in the pizza boxes, are they for your sauces? That's my first theory. My
your
second
sauces?
theory, or do you know like those little white tables that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you. Sometimes I put my like ranch sauce on it, so you don't ever lose it. Or do you put it in the middle of the pizza so that the box does not collapse and crush the pizza?
I'd say box collapse if you're stacking pizzas.
I think that makes the most sense. I think you're the only person who uses it as a tiny table.
That's sweet, but yeah, no, I wouldn't.
It's very adorable. Yeah, this is good. Don't touch it. You have them at a good level.
Gotcha.
Let's talk about a movie, guys.
Yeah, Alex, you want to talk about this movie that you brought to us?
You've never seen this movie before? No, I'm just kidding.
You've never heard of this movie?
Once a week.
That's what you told me, yes.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Bomb cast, bomb album.
It is. I think it does have a good soundtrack. I even thought that a couple of minutes in that I like all of these songs.
Every single song. Yeah.
You got Destiny's Child in there.
Yes, you did.
We'll just go ahead and say it, guys. We saw
Charlie's Angels.
Thank you for saying it with us. Dude, we can't even do that.
We didn't even prep it for you. You just knew, man.
You know how this goes.
We like this. We like this.
Yeah.
So we saw Charlie's Angels. I have the nitty gritty here. We'll just go ahead and run through it because I want to talk about this movie with a true expert, which we have here today. His name's Chris Perry. He's over here in the corner. I'm just kidding. Chris is here. So if you hear a little snap, that's his camera.
He's taking pictures of us, I think, for his own personal use.
Put your pants back on, please.
Chris.
Charlie's Angels. Oh, so I don't know if you guys are aware of this. There's a new Charlie's Angels coming out this year.
Yeah.
At the end of this month. Yeah.
Of course you're on top of it. Can you tell us about this new Charlie's
I don't know a
Angels
ton
coming
about
out?
it. I know Kristen Stewart's in it, so she might kill it.
I love Kristen Stewart.
Naomi Scott's in it. Got a little Princess Jasmine action going. And then Ariana Grande produced the album.
Do you like it? Are you cool with the reboot?
Yeah, always.
I mean, it hasn't even been 10 years, though.
Wait, is it a movie or a series that's coming out?
It's a movie.
Movie.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
Do you think it's going to be darker, grittier? Because this one seems pretty corny. Like, they kind of knew they were making a silly movie.
Yeah. I think it was like, let's be funny, romantic, and have some action.
Yeah, they took all the elements of the old TV show, and this is me saying that without
ever watching the show.
But I can get that this was supposed to be taken from that almost completely.
Okay, so we'll just run through it. Charlie's Angels came out in 2000. It's rated PG-13, has a runtime of 98 minutes. And it was rated 5.5 out of 10 on IMDb. Sorry, Alex. 68%. 68% on Rotten Tomatoes. And actually, Roger Ebert usually rates our movies pretty high. He rated this movie 0.5 out of 4.
Yeah, Roger does not like Cameron Diaz.
Would you gentlemen like to guess what percentage of Google users like this movie?
I'm going to go with 68.
60? That's a very low for a movie that you love.
I will let you know, Google tends to be on the higher end because it's usually people like us who are voting.
82.
Okay.
82, that's
a solid
reasonable.
guess.
I would say I'm going to go with 89%.
Well, we got to go prices right closest to the pin. It's 88%. So Christian will take that one.
I'm still the reigning champ.
You are the reigning champ.
Because I'm usually the only guy that guesses.
I'll go ahead and read the synopsis coming at you here. A trio of elite private investigators armed with the latest in high-tech tools, high-performance vehicles, martial arts techniques, and an array of disguises unleash the state-of-the-art skills on land, sea, and air to track down a kidnapped billionaire-to-be and keep his top-secret voice identification software out of lethal hands. They're beautiful, they're brilliant, and they work for Charlie. In Charlie's Angels, a sexy, high-octane update of the original 70s action comedy TV show. A lot of commas in that.
Yeah, you made it seem like it.
Like everything is in triplicate. They're on land, air, and sea. They're smart, pretty, and hot. They're
good observation. Is that how you usually like when writing essays? I'm usually the type of person that fluffs up my sentences. I'm like, okay, this has to finish with like a list of 3. Blank, blank, and blank.
The author either thought that Charlie was a dumbass, that he was very smart, or beautiful. Thank you for attending my TED Talk.
So, Alex, you brought this movie to us. Why is it one of your favorite films? Because we were talking to you at a party that we had gone to recently, and you said, I have...
Hands down, you were about this.
Yeah, you were like, I love Charlie's Angels with Cameron Diaz, and I love the Brady Bunch movie.
You were fiercely defending this movie, and nobody was attacking this movie.
Yeah.
I think I'm just always passionate about it.
You stood up, and you were standing the whole time you were talking about it. But what... so you said you had the CD and then the DVD. Is that why you're so into it? Or
I don't know.
It just hit at the right time?
I hit at the right time. 6 years old.
Wow.
It's an impressionable age.
Yeah, that's
Very.
around the time that I watched it too, and like that was awesome. I'm right from the get. Like the second scene, you're seeing Cameron Diaz dance in her panties, and I was like, I'm
Yeah,
down for this.
this is cool.
I'm super cool for
She
this.
said, "Feel free to stick it in my slot."
She
signed away.
Dude, the delivery guy. The delivery guy's just like
Every innuendo was like very.
super sexual.
It was funny. It's directed by Mick G.
Yeah, I saw that. Who is Mick G?
Mick G makes all of the like the 90s, early 2000s, late 90s action films. Like the tropes of like the birds flying and the slow-mo. That's all Mick G.
Does
That's
Mick G
all-
make anything now?
He's got to, but let me see. We Are Marshall. He did Terminator Salvation, This Means War, and a movie called The Babysitter.
Okay.
That's one of his most recent.
With Vin Diesel.
Is that a Vin Diesel,
No,
or is that the
that's
Jonah
Pacifier.
Hill?
That's
Yeah,
Pacifier.
no, it says Babysitter. No, it says The Babysitter 2017, a Netflix movie.
Oh, not
Yeah, no.
we're not in tune with it.
He did Chuck, that TV show Chuck, for a while.
Not familiar either.
What? Oh, bro.
You know Chuck?
Yeah, dude. Chuck was hilarious. Anyways, it's a movie starring Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, Drew Barrymore, Bill Murray,
Yes.
Crispin Glover, who was doing the most, and then my favorite, Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell's good.
Can I just say, and I will because no one will stop me, Sam Rockwell is the best villain in any movie.
What a twist.
Right?
What?
Because I watched
Yeah.
I watched the first part of the movie and was even like, that actor kind of looks like Sam Rockwell. I bet you they wanted Sam Rockwell for that
And
role.
Willard's in it. Whatever his name is.
Wait, who?
Willard, the skinny, creepy guy.
Oh yeah,
Crispin Glover.
fucking Crispin
Glover.
Glover
The
is in
dad
it.
from Back to the Future.
Exactly. I was like,
Only the first Back to the Future. He's not in the second one.
yeah. I was looking at him for like 10 minutes in, and I was like, I know him, and I had to imagine him with his slick down hair, which he thankfully had in this movie. So I was able to be thinking, oh, this is the dad from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
And you get cameos from LL Cool J, Melissa McCarthy.
Oh my God. So let's do it, dude. The LL Cool J cameo is my
So
favorite.
good.
Wish they would have
Fucking
used it
nuts.
more. And I love that was their kind of, this came out the same year as Mission Impossible 2. And so it's kind of like their half jab at Mission Impossible, knowing that they're both doing the TV show movie. Oh, maybe Mission Impossible was the first.
Oh, maybe.
This has got to be a common thing. Television
Yeah.
shows that become movies.
It was clearly pre 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of explode. Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Opening
fine
the
with
door
just blowing-
mid-flight.
I did read, fun fact, that when they show this movie in flights and movies on like the airplane, they don't show that scene.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It just-
You
it just
want that
starts-
adrenaline
That
rush?
is very.
No LL Cool J, bro.
No LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Fucking LL
Angels can't
Cool
fly
J.
this high.
Dude.
That bad guy, the bomb.
Yeah.
First of all, why is the bomb about to go off in 1 minute? Like as
Yeah.
soon as he opens his vest, it's like 57 seconds away. Why
Yeah.
didn't they start this transaction sooner?
Yeah, I thought at first I was hoping it was like, okay, 57 minutes. This is a reasonable amount of time to kind of defuse this bomb.
Do you guys know what the LL stands for in LL Cool J?
No.
Lieutenant.
It stands for Ladies Love Cool J.
That's
Wow.
what it is, dude.
Yeah,
LL
bro.
Cool J. I haven't seen him in a while. He's like doing some like CIS show
and
or
he's on
CSI show.
NCIS.
That's
And,
what it is.
Incredible.
Whatever with Chrissy Teigen.
That's
Oh,
what,
lip sync battle.
Lip sync battle.
That's-
Is
so
he
he's
still
still
on
I
it?
think so.
he's getting thicker and thicker, and
Yeah.
by that
But-
I mean his neck.
But like in muscle thick. Yeah.
Yeah, he's aging well.
He had a book, a workout book, and it had like a diet plan.
Uh-huh.
And me and my brother read that a million times. And
Did it work?
well, I don't know. I couldn't tell you anything from it. I only learned one thing from it.
What?
And this is the reason why I drink my coffee black. He says sugar and cream is what make you fat.
Okay,
Because
out
coffee
of
itself doesn't make you fat. It's when
all
you
of the
add sugar
things
and
you
cream.
could take from LL Cool J's
Is what you should know.
dietary book, his workout book. You took the black coffee aspect of it.
It's the only thing that stood out.
Shit, dude.
That's fair.
It was wild when.
Angels can't fly this.
when That's a good one. That's a great one. When Drew Barrymore takes off the LL Cool J mask, I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" Because I haven't seen this since I was a kid.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
said, I
you
think-
knew this was coming.
she-
You see
she
this
said,
once
I
a
think
week.
you mean crazy bitch.
Yeah,
She takes this like thing out of her mouth that is, I guess, makes her sound like LL Cool J.
Yeah.
But she pulls out something that like would take up her whole mouth. It's not like in Mission Impossible where it's like a sticker that they put on their throat. She like they constantly putting things in their mouth.
they
Yeah.
all have like mouth microphones.
I think it was like foreshadowing for the teeth later on for Bosley.
for sure. Like this was the
That's what it
better.
was.
So I did notice in the synopsis it said that it was the highest technology and like cutting edge, techniques and stuff like that.
No.
I just think it's really dated. I just think in
was
2000
20 years
when this
ago.
movie came out, oh my God.
Yeah.
You just blew my mind by saying this movie came out 20 years
Because
ago.
when you think of Charlie's Angels, you don't think of it as being
20
that
years
old.
ago.
A little aged, a little dated, but not 20 years ago.
That's insane.
That's a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And all three of these girls still look good, man.
You know what? I gotta say, this movie really reignited a love for Drew Barrymore. Like if Drew Barrymore had Cameron Diaz's personality in this movie,
No, I liked Drew Barrymore's person. Let's play it. Who's your guys' favorite
should we play
Charlie's
Fuck, Marry,
Angel?
Kill?
With all three of them?
Yeah,
I don't want
I
to kill
would-
any of them.
I would kill Lucy Liu. I would fuck Drew Barrymore, and I'd marry Cameron Diaz.
That's exactly what I would say.
Exactly. Ditto.
Exactly.
Because
Say
he's
it one more
right.
time.
Kill Lucy Liu, fuck Drew Barrymore, marry Cameron Diaz.
No.
I think
No.
honestly though, I'd choose marrying Cameron Diaz solely for the fact
That she's awesome.
that she's awesome. She's never made a bad movie. And
How about, didn't she make Night and Day with Tom Cruise?
I
That's
guess
not
if
a
I
bad
married her,
movie.
this wouldn't work out. But Nicole Richie is her sister-in-law.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, they're
Gosh,
both married.
you are coming through with the
They're
the
both
fun
married to
facts.
Madden
rando fun
Brothers.
facts. Really? That's crazy. I never would have known that.
Movie also has my favorite character from Friends.
Oh, Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc playing Joey
I was just gonna
Tribbiani.
say, he's playing Joey Tribbiani, right?
Like,
He's-
why are they calling him Jason? His name's Joey.
And like he plays a dumb actor, and
Yeah,
like
that's true.
I think out of the three girls, Lucy Liu handled her secret identity the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was too intertwined with her emotions. She was like, for being such a badass chick, she didn't know how to handle this relationship. She was like,
With an insecure guy.
yeah. But first of all, Joey, I'm just gonna call him Joey. Not
That's fine.
fuck the name Jason. Joey Tribbiani. When he was shooting that movie, like
Oh yeah.
In the restaurant?
in the restaurant, and like the counter actress that he's acting with gets shot up, and he falls to his knees holding her body. He says no, and they say cut. He drops her body. Like, it's
quick. He dropped her quick.
and the production crew is just like, this is the best movie ever.
That's exactly what we like. I forget how bad her cooking is.
Oh,
That's a thorough lie.
Oh yeah,
The bad cooking.
Her Chinese fighting muffins.
that's
They're not Chinese fighting muffins. They're blueberry muffins.
and they're throwing it at each other. It hits Cameron Diaz in the throat.
My
or some
favorite
shit.
line, it hit her in the chest, right? And then Bill Murray's immediate line when he comes in is he goes, I had a friend who died with one of those hitting him in the chest. I think Bill Murray, this was like probably right around the time when Bill Murray started doing whatever the fuck he wanted on movie sets, right? Because I think before this he may have, although I guess even on Caddyshack he didn't follow the rules, but like he was still there for production, right? I feel like he was there, but he was still doing the Bill Murray thing.
Yeah.
Like he was 100% Bill Murray.
Yeah, I don't know why his name was Bosley. They should have just kept that as Bill.
I think that's a
Murray.
character from the show, you jerk.
I know, I'm fucking kidding, dude.
No, I think you're serious. And that's why I don't like when you joke.
Dude, get out of my face, man. Otis.
Shut up, Otis.
We
Stop
love you,
kissing
Otis.
me. We also want to talk about the Angels.
The three girls we've been talking about this entire
God's
episode.
Angels. And I want you guys to think about
wow.
where you've been last time you went to church. Alex, when's the last time you went to a church?
Went to a church.
I
It
don't
was
wanna
this
prove-
year. It was this year, I'm sure.
High Holy Days, you go pretty regularly or what?
I don't go regularly. I mean, I did Catholic high school and Catholic college, so I think I did my time.
Dude, you're acting like it's prison.
I mean, yeah.
It's Jesus prison.
Identify as Jewish, and I'm
Wow.
working towards one day converting.
That's awesome.
Really?
Fun fact about me.
That's
No one ever
so
believes me.
cool.
No one takes me seriously, but that's...
You do kind of have
love
this
it.
smirk on your face.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, you do kind of have this Jewish look. You do look vaguely Semitic.
no.
You do look...
have this Jewish.
Yeah, you don't have that Gentile face to me.
Damn, dude. Let's break that down. So when no, not that far
Oh,
down.
I thought... So Jewish, and why not Islam?
Go into like was St. Pat's was a Catholic,
Catholic
high
high
school.
school.
How was that? Like the pros and cons, pros.
I mean, I loved it. I didn't like it at first. I was like, I'm going to Benicia with everyone else.
Uh-huh.
My parents said no. I
a better
couldn't tell
school,
you
though?
why. I don't know.
Do you feel smarter than us?
I'm not going to answer that. I'm just kidding.
You could, dude.
No, I don't know. I loved wearing a uniform.
You didn't have to think about outfits.
I do.
There's nothing I really disliked about it. I mean, it was
That's
really
cool.
small. I knew everybody.
Uh-huh.
I had 130 kids in my class.
Jeez, really?
If you had a group, a trio, Charlie's Angels, if you will, in high school, who do you have a trio right now? Do you have a Charlie's Angels crew right now?
Trio right now.
I think because, like, for example, I think my Charlie's Angels crew is Christian and Otis. I mean,
Yeah.
it's usually us three.
That's solid.
against the
That's
world.
doing our thing.
That's fair.
Chris Perry is we're
He's
taking
Bosley.
auditions.
Chris Perry's Bosley, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You fine with that, Chris?
Who's your Charlie's Angels?
I
breakdown?
mean,
and you may not.
I don't know if I
You're
have
gonna
a
lose friends doing this.
I mean, I have Rachel.
There you go.
She's your Bosley. Or?
I guess we
Between
are
the
all
two of
three.
you, you're all
Between
three,
the two
yeah.
of us, we're the three.
You're all
I
three
like
of them.
that.
You
I
cover
like
all
that.
of the bases.
and we have friends that'll jump in here and there with us.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fair to add.
To fill in the Lucy Lou part.
We have a Lucy Lou every once in a while.
This conversation reminds me of like MySpace and how you would choose your fucking
Top eight.
Top eight.
dude. Oh, you could change it
It's
so
a
you could be
five.
as small as top 2, top 1, and then people would get heated
Yeah.
if you weren't on their top 8.
Why'd you move me down?
Why the fuck am I 8?
Yeah.
Dude, at least you made the cut.
I'm gonna cut you. So Charlie's Angels. The Angels, of course, are doing missions, and in the very beginning, during the credits, they have these like quick cuts to different missions that the girls have done together. Mm-hmm. I want to see that.
I know. I would
wanna see
love a
that.
prequel.
Yeah, or like
Yes.
give these 3 girls a TV show because I want to see those missions. Because to be honest, this mission that they did, the
Wasn't the most exciting
No.
in comparison to all of those snippets.
especially like as far as spy movies coming out in that time, I couldn't care less about him finding a voice transmitting device that is pretty much Siri now.
Yeah.
He spent the whole movie trying to kidnap Siri.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but
all.
I guess in 2000, that's a big deal.
I guess
20
it
years ago,
was,
man.
bro.
Yeah, I don't even know when Siri was born, but they weren't that far behind.
Well, I don't even know when the iPhone came out. 2006.
Around. I don't know.
But Charlie's Angels.
We'll get back to
Sam
this.
Rockwell is an incredible like bad guy. He always plays such a good bad guy. And when they make the reveal, spoilers, that he is the bad guy, he's doing this like dance and smoking the cigarette. And I thought he looked so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Right? Like that is one of the epitome of cool. When he was the bad guy in Iron Man 2, and when he was he does this movie called Moon.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever seen that one?
No.
Where he is the sole worker on this mining plant on the moon, and then one day he gets in a car accident, or he gets in a wreck while he's working, and then he wakes up in the base, and then
wow.
he goes back out to work, and then finds the wreck and his body in the wreck. So he brings the body back to his spaceship or to his area, and then the body wakes up, and it's both of them, and they realize that he's been on the moon, spoilers, for like decades. And every time he gets tired or gets in an accident or dies or something, they just open up a new clone and start his life, and he just works on this planet or on the moon for the rest
What
of
a
eternity.
crazy concept.
That sounds. I might have to check that out.
Such
Yeah.
a good movie. It's Sam Rockwell.
You really
best
like Sam
movie.
Rockwell because we saw him in Cowboys and Aliens. He's in there. I will say though, I did not like Sam Rockwell as the nerdy fucking Silicon Valley kid.
beginning.
In the beginning,
Oh,
and
yeah,
Drew
yeah.
Barrymore was falling for him. I was like, Drew, you could do so much
But
better.
in the back of her head, she had Tom Green the whole time.
Tom Green.
Who she was actually dating when the filming of
I
this
didn't
movie.
realize that.
Really?
That's probably why he got the role, because she was actually. Here's the other fun fact that I didn't drop on you before the movie started, because we had discussed how it's very clear that like when they made this movie, everybody knew Drew Barrymore was going to be involved, and then the rest of the other two they just kind of filled in. That's because Drew Barrymore in '94 or '95, I want to say, bought the rights for Charlie's Angels.
Oh.
She owns the rights for
She produced this. Yeah, yeah.
and that's why she's the producer, and she had they estimate made about $40 million from owning the rights of this movie and making both of these sequels.
That is so
I
smart.
wonder if she still owns the rights to this movie, and it has something to do with this new one.
Yeah.
I would hope so, because she's a
Probably.
smart woman.
I'm sure we could look
understands
into
the
it.
business, bro. She's
I
a
mean, she grew
Barrymore.
up in a family
She's a fucking
She's
Barrymore.
been doing it.
involved in the business.
Also, fun fact: the house when she runs naked and knocks on the doors to find the kids, that's the house from E.T.
Really?
Yeah. They're playing video games in the dining room.
I love that conversation. It's just them two.
She also shouldn't have survived that fall. But.
No, she should have.
She definitely got shot, right,
Yeah.
guys? She for sure got shot.
She did one of those Family Guys rolling down the hill.
And did you notice that like Crispin Glover looks over and like sees that the blanket is caught on the glass?
And he does
just
nothing
like,
about it. Yeah.
Probably because I think he loves the Angels. That's why he keeps cutting their hair and stuff.
Oh, do you
Yeah,
think there's a
sniffing
deeper
it.
theory?
He's in the second one too, isn't he?
I truly have not seen the second one very many times.
We're gonna have
I
to
think
do
I've
full
seen the
throttle.
second one more actually because the second one had Shia LaBeouf, or as you guys say, Shia LaBeouf.
I say Shia LaBeouf.
I think I have it on DVD, but I'm not the biggest. I don't dislike it, but I'm just number one. Just
That's
where I'm at.
That's
where
the one
your
that
heart
hits.
is. Yeah, yeah. You know, not once did you say at the party, "Charlie's Angels full throttle." Charlie's Angels full throttle. You
No.
said
I think I even asked like, "Oh, full throttle," and you're like, "No."
No.
you asked me multiple times. We're doing full throttle, right? It's like you
that's the one
forget.
I like.
Thank God we didn't. Because
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a couple of years.
We would just have to
We'll
guess.
have you have to come back. It'll be a part 2.
Yeah, dude. Those kids were so funny in that house, though. They were just playing video
yeah.
games, and one of them was like,
They're
"How did it
also-
look?"
They're also eating Reese's peanut butter, Reese's Pieces.
Are they
Yeah,
really?
they have a bowl of Reese's Pieces in front of them.
Oh shit! They're trying to plug Reese's Pieces.
Well, from ET.
That's okay.
That-
I hadn't seen it in a while. Sorry, I
You
was
got that?
just-
Did you get that?
Yes, I did. But I also haven't
job.
seen
Way to
ET in
answer,
a
way
long
to
time. I
answer.
haven't seen that
You're
movie.
so fucking cool. Like every response that I
That's what I meant. That's
have,
what
like when I sound stupid or not cool, Alex just has like this. Yeah, I'd seen it. Nah, I don't like it. Guy Fieri's restaurant in New York.
I've been
It's
there.
all right.
I've been there.
I've
Truly,
been there.
there's one in like Petaluma though. as
Really?
well.
I think that's the OG.
That's
'Cause
where he's from.
'cause yeah.
I wonder if that one's 10,000 times better because that is the OG
I
location.
think
Maybe.
he makes garbage people food. I think he
Yeah.
makes food for garbage people.
He's very like Applebee's. I'd
Oh
say.
yeah, he
knows.
serves nachos in a trash can, I believe.
Wow.
Wow,
And that's not a joke. I truly believe nachos in a trash can are on his menu.
So. Like the plate looks like a trash can. Or?
I believe it's a small like bucket about yay high,
Oh God.
and then they bring they bring the bucket and then they put a plate on top, invert it, and then pull the bucket off,
Oh,
and then the nachos are there.
I see.
Kind of cool.
Okay, now that
You
you've
can see why
described it,
That, yeah.
You fat
like that.
fucks. Why? You guys make me sick. I wanted to actually. I wanted pretty bad.
yeah, dude, you just ate a deep dish pizza and
That
you're
I
calling
made
us a
from
fat
scratch.
Okay.
The recipe can be found on bingingwithbabish.com.
If you guys were to open a restaurant, what kind of restaurant would it be? Theme?
Oh shit.
Like a
I already got it.
what is it?
It would be an all-you-can-eat buffet called the Charlie's Angels, and there's 3 stations. There's classic continental, there's Italian, and then there's Asian.
Asian is just a wide
This is
variety.
a very fresh choice type restaurant.
Well, I think I'm covering everything. The continental, you can get your steak, you can get your prime rib. If you want a turkey club or some salad, boom. You want some pizza or some pasta, you can go to the Italian area. Or you want some chow mein, you want some fucking sugar chicken, go to the Chinese area.
This is just racist, dude.
Hey, restaurants are racist, bro.
Are they? Not all of them.
All of them.
I truly don't know what kind of restaurant I'd open.
You don't know?
Fine dining, casual.
What's your favorite type of food?
You ever been to the Cheesecake Factory?
I have been to the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know. My favorite restaurant I'd say is Nobu.
Oh.
What is
Sushi.
Nobu?
It's a very...
Yeah.
I thought it was like no.
Drake
boo.
raps about it.
Okay.
He does. Yeah. No, it's very, very good sushi.
In Malibu.
Really?
There's one in Palo Alto though.
Oh, I
Damn,
didn't
you know all
that.
of these spots.
Yeah, it's where to go.
Well, you can take us there since we let you on our podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems fair.
I think
Not
so.
at all. Yeah, it's not that expensive a place, right?
I mean,
I
the 3 of us, we might spend a good amount of money.
Always put
Shit.
some it's
Yeah.
okay. Christian's got money bags. I
Hey,
do want
what
to
the
say,
fuck,
that looking at the 2 of you, you guys kind of have similar glasses, but like Alex, you're a lot lighter skin, and Christian's a lot darker skin and has dark hair, and like so it's kind of like I'm sitting between like the positive and negative version
Like,
of like a person.
Superman
Wow.
and
Bizarro
and
Superman.
Bizarro Superman.
You're Bizarro, Christian.
Oh, because I'm badass as fuck. Come on, can I sound cool? If Alex is sounding as cool as he's sounding,
You
can I
sounded
have...
pretty cool in the last episode, bro. I rated you at a 9.5 out of 10. So.
Yeah, the episode before this, we watched She's Out of My League, and like we were talking about like a whole number
Scale
system.
out of 10.
Oh, let's talk about
Yeah. Well,
how with himself.
yeah. What would you
Rate yourself
rate
on a scale
myself?
of 10.
Scale from 1 to 10.
Yeah, this is a very narcissistic
It
conversation.
is. I'd go with a solid 7.5.
That's a
where-
good base.
That's where I would have put myself too.
And I
until
throw
you
my
said-
personality into most of that.
Oh, okay. what would you? Okay, so that's after personality. Are there any other factors that you want to throw in there that could buffer your
Like,
number?
are you in a
higher?
band, or do you have a Ferrari? Or
He's
like,
a YouTuber, and you're funny as
a
hell.
That gives you a point.
YouTuber.
Yeah,
That gives
that's a
me-
That
point.
gives you points.
Okay, so
dude.
let's go to 8.5 at
Yeah.
this point.
Solid, bro.
Solid 8.5.
I never got an 8.5.
A struggling
like that.
YouTuber.
Hey, we're struggling podcasters, bro.
yeah, we're
We'll
in the
all
same
make it.
boat. Yeah.
Struggle together.
Yeah, but I was so flattered at the party that you came up to us and talked to us about the podcast. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I think it's fun.
Oh,
I always think
thanks,
about
dude.
starting one.
You should.
You
here's,
should.
It's
Here's
fun.
an opportunity to like get your feet wet.
Yeah, no, it's cool,
you're a good talker. Yeah,
and it's
definitely.
like fun to listen. You guys are funny. I'm funny.
You are.
we
really
can,
are. No,
we
you
can
really
bounce
are.
off each other.
I love your confidence. At the party, you were like, I want to be on the podcast. I'm funny. And like people have.
Somebody else,
In my
I don't want to drop
bald
names.
cap.
I don't want to drop names, but somebody else also said that at that party, and you're the one who's here.
I could guess, but I'm not going to.
No, a lot of people. Chris said it like 6 times, and we're like, oh, fine, Chris, we'll let you on. We like to award a Best Person on Set award for every movie. Do you have a person who you think was the best person on set?
Cameron Diaz, hands down. And that opening dance sequence with Eduardo moved me, and Baby Got Back.
Oh,
She won.
yeah.
I want to touch on real quick the Soul Train dance that she
Yes.
does. So she gets to go on Soul Train.
Yeah, Luke Wilson pulling some strings to get some tickets like this for Soul Train.
And he also calls her. She's like, "Hey, call me tomorrow." And he calls her, and like, I don't know if I've never had to call a girl from a payphone and like have to wait for her because I've always had cell phones and texting.
This
and
guy's
stuff.
a sketchy job if he doesn't want to be traced back.
No, that's not what he's doing. See, that's what we think it of. But like, that's
my
just how
theory.
you call somebody. But he's calling her at work. He had his 15-minute break. Where's he gonna go? He's gonna go to the payphone wall over here.
Yeah.
And call his chick.
Yeah.
Because
True.
right. So that I thought is something again that dated this movie. This movie does have some very points that like very clearly 2000. Homeboy, It plays the guy who plays It. What's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry is in this movie for a good amount. We think he's the bad guy until he's not the bad guy.
No,
But he
he's
makes-
pretty
R.I.P.
straightforward. Yeah.
He does die.
That's
Spoilers.
from a fucking katana. This guy gets sliced in the neck.
He's just living large at that spa and then gets killed.
Yeah.
He makes a joke about being in the new millennium,
Uh-huh.
and which I think is very common in every movie that came out in 2000. But
Oh, he said sometime this millennium.
yeah,
When he's getting a massage from
but
Lucy
I wish
Liu.
he had more. I wish he was the bad guy.
For such a big actor, yeah, he didn't have as
He
much.
really he was like, I'll take this small part.
Yeah.
For
he
a
was-
They must have
$1
just wanted to be
million.
in it.
yeah, maybe.
I read somewhere that to be the Angels, Cameron Diaz was paid something like $13 million. Barrymore was paid something like 10, and Lucy Liu got $1 million.
What?
Wow.
Why did she only get that?
Brutal, bro.
Do you
I
think
don't
it's
know.
where they were at their careers at
I
that
think
point?
definitely because Lucy Liu had not. I think hadn't done much. I don't think Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon come out. Is she in that movie?
No, you're just being racist, dude. You're just being racist. She's not, dude.
Chris looked up so quick.
Yeah, dude.
But
That's fucked up, dude.
Had that movie? Hang on.
She was
time
in
out.
Kill Bill. That's what you're
it is.
thinking.
Yes, yeah.
That's
what it is.
not what you're
Shut up,
thinking,
I'm
dude. No, you cannot get Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and Kill Bill mixed up.
So the best person on set award for you, Christian.
Lucy Liu, and I think I just have a bias. I love Lucy Liu, and she's so badass in this. She was at that party, and some dude was trying to hit on her, and she was like, "Nope, no
Nope.
way, no
Nope.
chance, not even like no way in
Yeah.
hell." Yeah.
No, she was. They were all so good.
It's hard.
I heard Lucy Liu and Bill Murray got in a big argument on set, and they had to be separated.
Why did he say that? Oh, you're the girl from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
No, he was like, "Why are you here?" He was like, "I get why Drew Barrymore's here, and I even understand why Cameron Diaz is here." But he's like, "Why are you here?"
Oh shit, is he just a flaming
Wow.
racist or something?
No, he just didn't think she could act.
Really? I thought she did a fantastic
Yeah, I thought
job.
she was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think for what this movie is, she's right at what they're looking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not like they were doing a historical biopic or anything where she really had
Wait,
to do
this isn't
research.
a documentary. This isn't based on the Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
Yeah, this
That movie, though, so I watched it a lot as a child. Whenever we'd have family parties, I would have my cousins watch it with me,
Go sneak upstairs and watch the
and
movie.
we would reenact scenes from it.
Oh, what scenes would you reenact?
I would always have them carry me as if it was Cameron Diaz being carried in the beginning.
Oh,
Nice.
And I would often perform her Soul Train dance
You would?
for my entire family.
Did you
it's a
know
solid
it
dance.
to a T?
I did used to know it very well.
Because it doesn't seem like highly choreographed.
No. It's just a lot of throwing ass out there.
Really?
As a freaking 8-year-old out
But
there.
that's when you should be doing.
Yeah.
My 90-year-old great aunt, I remember her being there and just being very shocked.
Oh, I'm sure. You don't want to see your...
But I'd bring out my CD player, I'd hit play, tell my cousin, I'd point at her, and we'd be up and down on the stairs. And
Guys, I got something to show you. Check this out. All right, Alex, we got the boombox again.
Alex is about to dance.
Were you quite the performer as a child? You know, like
No, not at all.
Really?
No.
That was just the only thing you
It
did?
was just that.
And you went back upstairs to be quiet or do whatever you want.
I printed the script out once.
How many pages was it?
It was a lot. My parents were very upset with me.
I did that once with the Smallville pilot, and my parents were like, "What the fuck, Alex?"
What? You guys are printing out scripts? I've never done that. Like
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
an episode, maybe, but for an entire feature film
movie. Yeah,
Yeah, this movie was like 2 hours long.
How thick was the
it was
stack
a
of papers?
lot of paper. I don't even think it was able to print all the way. No more, not enough ink, not enough paper.
Shit, you destroyed your printer.
This movie had a $93 budget and made $265 million.
Wait, can you reiterate that? You said a $93 budget?
$93 million.
Okay, there we go. That's
I was
the-
like, wow.
They did all this on $93
Wow, they
and
bought
some
everything
shoestring.
from Dollar Tree.
Everybody owned the cameras already. Everybody had their own costume. They did their own makeup.
Lucy Liu did this for free.
Pretty much. In comparison to what the other girls got,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
my best person on Settlewood is Drew Barrymore. I think without her, we wouldn't have this movie.
Yeah.
Without her, I wouldn't be watching it. And I think she is great. Is this the second Barrymore movie we've done now, or third?
Probably the third. Well, we've done 50 First Dates
and Going the Distance.
and Going the Distance. This is the third one.
So she's right up there with
Ryan Reynolds, maybe?
James Marsden.
James Marsden, we're hitting a lot. Yeah.
We're gonna have to. Hey, any baddies out there who want to listen to our episodes and tell us statistically who's been in the most movies?
They're going to do our research for us?
Yeah, why not? I'm sure someone will. We
someone
got people all the way out in Sweden, bro.
So a Swedish person will do this.
That
I
one
will do
Swede.
it.
That one Swede. Not now that you're fucked with them.
Hi,
All right.
hello.
That one Pollock then who's listening.
Technically, you've done 3 Marsden movies, and you've done 2 Justin Long movies.
Let's go ahead and plug our stuff. Alex, do you want to plug your handles and your Alex with the good hair? Is it just
It's
Alex
just
with
Alex
the
with the good hair.
no
yeah.
spaces, no underscores?
That's such
That's
a
cool.
good.
One-
How did you come up with that handle? How did that come to fruition?
So Beyonce released her album Lemonade,
Ah.
and she sang about Becky with the good hair.
Nice.
And immediately I said, "That's
That's
it."
me.
That's way more killing than
And I
our
did it.
handles.
How'd you
dude.
come up? No, mine's clever. Shut up. How'd you come up with yours?
No one calls you Jesus, but
Mine's
I
from a
know
song.
where it's from. Yes.
So let me explain mine then. Mine's from a Biggie Smalls song.
Let's hear it.
And at the end of it, he would be like, "They used to call me Jesus in high school." And so I was like, "I'm in high school." So I just saying,
But
I'm gonna
no
go
one
with that.
called you Jesus.
call me Jesus.
Mine is just I used to change my Instagram name
Yeah.
almost every month to a random fact about myself. It started off as Christian owns 5 dogs. And then it became Christian has 2 arms, and then Christian has parents. Christian has 1 cat. Christian is hella dark, and now it is Christian has asthma, which
I
is
like
true.
Christian with the Bulbasaur one. Which one was that?
Oh, Christian Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur
like that
sounds
one.
like Baltazar.
Was
that's
Bulbasaur your
good.
favorite starting Pokemon because you like the lame ones?
No, Charmander. Fuck you,
Well,
dude.
you always pick the lame pick in video games,
In some video games, but like
but
at
not
that,
Pokemon.
Yeah,
you
at
got
that
too
age.
much to do. I gotta get this Charmander.
Yeah, I love Charmander.
Yeah,
Favorite starter Pokemon?
Squirtle.
Good move.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You either got to get the Blast or the Chars. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You think
No.
you're cool with shortening these names, dude?
You're such a fucking dick.
I just feel like you can't get far with the land ones.
No, you
Ooh,
definitely.
you do have some logic there, yeah.
Yeah, it's
you-
it's a lot more difficult
You're
to
definitely
win.
not beating Brock
No.
with
Yeah.
with a Bulbasaur.
And that's early on.
Yeah, and if you're not beating Brock and Misty, that's why I think yellow version was difficult because the second gym is the water type. The ground and the water. You can't use Pikachu for the first 2 gyms in yellow version.
Yeah.
And I think that's,
Really?
have you ever thought about that?
I don't know. It's been so long since I've played the yellow
first thing-
version.
so you get Pikachu, and he's the only Pokemon you can have for the first while. Mm-hmm. And so he gets up to level 10, 11, and then you get to the first gym, no
And you
point
can't
because
play
they're all
them.
rock. And then you go through a tunnel, doesn't matter, they're all rock. Then you get to a water gym, doesn't matter, they're all water. I guess you'd be killing it in water.
Yeah, no, definitely in water, but
That's
like
where it comes back
I think
around.
because OG Pokemon games, they were like, oh, this is a little too easy. Let's give them a challenge because they're already going to have the joy of having a Pikachu that's physically visible in the game, following you around.
Yeah, that was the best part.
Yeah.
Because that's still in Pokemon games that are current.
The new one.
Yeah.
But you can get Eevee now.
You can get-
you.
Yeah, you seem like a very avid Pokemon fan.
I love
Are you playing the
playing
new Pokemon games?
I did play the new one on the Switch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
my nephew had it. I played it a minute before he moved.
Yeah, it was. I just didn't like how everyone leveled up every time you did something.
Oh,
It was not as challenging.
Gotcha. It was like it was a very communist, socialist type thing.
And it was just all you do is catch somebody, and then everyone gets points. You don't even fight.
Just one person's doing.
One person does the work and everybody gets the benefits?
Yeah.
No
Wow.
way, bro.
Wow.
Thanks, Karl Marx. Next, you can be over here with Bernie Sanders over here. Bernie, play Pokemon. every kid gets a Pokemon system. And what I'm going to do... Is that a good Bernie?
That's actually really good. You're not the greatest. Are you good at impersonations?
No,
Really?
I'm not.
What is your best impersonation? Knowing that you're not good at impersonations.
Knowing that I'm not good. Ooh.
Can you impersonate Rachel?
No.
'Cause you guys hang out so
we
often.
Spend probably 75 to 90% of our time together. But no, I can't.
Wow, you can't.
I don't think I could do a you impression.
You don't of me?
Not without it being like clearly being a jerk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then be a jerk. Let's hear it.
I also do a really good. So I do a
Thank you
good
for taking
Caitlyn
that
Jenner. But I don't like when people look at me while I do it.
Oh, we'll turn around.
So we'll turn around.
Okay,
We'll
here we go.
look at each other.
I always do the, I'm coming for you, Chloe. Mama's going to knock you out. That's my thing. Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner. That's a great.
Damn, dude.
That's great. That's a good Caitlyn Jenner.
Well, Alex, thanks for coming
Yes,
through,
thank you
man.
for having
this
me.
was a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
This was fun.
We will have you back for Full Throttle. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to
Have to
happen.
watch it.
Ooh, that'll be a lot of fun.
We know your schedule now, and it clearly lines up with ours.
Yeah,
And
we follow you around. We've done it for about 46 hours now.
You've seen if you've seen a tall, racially ambiguous dude
That's
in a
Slender
black
Man.
hoodie.
He's the one who tells us how to do this stuff. Okay,
I work from home, so I'm around.
nice.
But yeah, we'll be seeing you around. I'll see you around at Farm and Flower. I see.
Oh, yeah.
You say you go there all the time.
I was
like
there
to go
twice today, but yeah.
Twice today. How
people
do
at
you
Farm and Flower, we want you to sponsor us, so give us a call.
Yeah, how do we get people to sponsor
I have a
us?
couple friends that work there.
Cool.
So.
Hey, have them start listening to us, especially this episode. Sponsor us, Farm and Flower.
Yeah. All right. Till next time. Once again, follow Alex Perez at Alex with the Good Hair, and you know where our socials are at.
I'm at call_me Jesus.
And you can find me at Christian Has Asthma. Until then, see you guys. Can't
Bye.
be that bad.
Can't be that bad.